Hello, my name is Laura Besançon. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Malta, but maybe you can tell from my surname that I am also half French. I like to think of myself as a daughter of something that happened in the Mediterranean. My father is French and he spent a whole year traveling at sea when eventually he met my mother in Malta. And the rest is history. So I also feel sometimes that I don't exactly belong like in a particular country. I feel sometimes like quite a stranger in Malta, but also it makes me feel at home, and I also carry that with wherever I go, to any place. That's why maybe I feel quite comfortable in cities. I feel more like just a human being, just a human from the world, from the earth. I find a lot of similarities with different cultures and different people, and I think ultimately we share a lot of similarities between us wherever we come from. My practice is quite diverse. I seem to be doing quite a lot of participatory works and actions and interventions, a lot in public spaces, but also I have a project in tower blocks with people I never met. I'm quite an introvert, but I'm also very interested in people, and I'm quite affected by certain fleeting intimacies with people I met or I never meet. I also have a project in the undergrounds in Paris. So I'm very interested in almost like halting a certain moment in time where there's a lot of diverse people around me. And to remind also people to slow down and to think about life and not just rush through it. I think the Izmir Mediterranean Biennale is a great framework and ultimately exhibition which is bringing a diverse amount of artists from different countries in the Mediterranean to get to know each other, but also engage with new publics and audiences, whether they're usually audiences who visit exhibitions often, or maybe new audiences who haven't been who do not engage with a lot of art exhibitions. It creates an authentic space to form genuine connections, I think, especially in a world which seems to get more and more divided, even though we're quite globalized and we're always connected through social media. I think the physical experience is very important. I think it's creating a safe space for us young artists from Mediterranean region to come together and share ideas, share also our differences, but also our commonalities, where we can inspire each other in the creation of new works, but also form a network which we might carry on with us in the future. So we might collaborate here now, but we might also collaborate in the future. Residency is very important, to have the time and space just to focus on our practice without the hustle and bustle of our daily routine getting in the way. And that's how genuine connections are formed, I believe. While I'm here, I hope to activate an ongoing participatory project I have with a diverse population possibly living by the coast in Izmir. I have two ideas. One is in a tower block, but one might also be engaging with fishermen, both in Izmir and in Malta. I am quite interested in activities which are solitary but also communal. So, like with fishermen along the coast, it's quite, I think, a ritualistic or meditative experience that the activity is of fishing, but there's still a sense of companionship between individuals during such an activity as fishing. I'm quite interested in basically widespread works which involve multiple individuals but who might be in their own space. So like with my work in the tower block, it would engage people living in different apartments at the same time, but in their individual spaces. And I find something related to the meditative aspect of fishing, where everyone is in their own focus, in their own world, but they are spread along the coast doing something within the same space, which is the sea, or for example, within the same building. So I'm interested in space and how people interact with it. It's been really inspiring here. I came with a few ideas, but some ideas changed while I was really inspired by actions happening in the streets, particularly also with the community of feline cats. And yeah, I'm kind of connecting ideas I had in Malta with new ideas here, two specific projects, one related to animal communities and one related to the fishing communities, the fishermen at the coast. I'm currently developing photographic sculptural installation for the biennial, and it focuses on two different ideas I have that I've developed within this week here. Working in the studio space with other artists has been very refreshing and has also helped us form and really dig deep into our ideas and research. Even within a week, we've developed quite good connections between us and very genuine network and connections, really. I was really inspired here by the communal care of cats in the city and even stray dogs. In Malta, I previously worked on a project for cats, and I was really inspired here. There is a bigger care for animals and non-human communities, and it has also inspired me to possibly connect the Maltese cats with the cats in Turkey in some way, in a multidisciplinary work and installation, mixing also sound with photography and all sorts of communication tools. I feel like I am developing my previous work in a very new way, which not only speaks about connection, but about care and moving away from a more anthropocentric view of the world, which I think in 2023 onwards is very important to think about more than just us as being priority in this world. My two ideas seem to be I could possibly combine also my two ideas, as I notice more and more how much fishermen and cats also interact quite a bit. But we will see if they will be two separate works or all together.